Okay, let's calculate the probability that at least 45 trees will grow using Minitab. I want to show you the steps that they've listed here in the lecture under the Week 4 tab. In this case, we want to calculate the probability that at least 45 of the 85 trees will grow. When we say at least, we're saying 45, 46, 47, 48, up through 85 trees. So we're saying greater than or equal to 45. Now, when we calculate these probabilities in Minitab, Minitab calculates what is known as the cumulative probability, which means it calculates 0 through 44 or 0 through a higher number. That's just how Minitab works. So what we have to do is allow Minitab to do that cumulative probability calculation for us, and then we do one simple calculation afterward. We do the complement calculation. We calculate the complement probability, which we know is just 1 minus that probability. Remember, a whole probability is the whole probability of 0 to 100%. So the complement is, if we have a probability of 20%, the complement of that probability is 80%. It's whatever it takes to make the entire probability equal to 100%. So calculating a complement probability is really not that difficult. We just subtract from 1 or 100% in order to get a probability's complement. So we let Minitab do all of the hard work and calculate that cumulative probability, and then we just do the easy stuff of subtracting from 1 to get the probability of the at least 45. So let's see how we use Minitab to get the cumulative probability. So we open up a new worksheet, which I have Minitab already open here, and in this worksheet we're going to go here to column 1, and it said to type binomial up here in this first variable column, but I'm not going to do that because it's not really necessary. You could type anything you wanted to in there. In the first empty cell, we want to type the value that we want Minitab to calculate the cumulative probability up to. Well, we want Minitab to calculate the cumulative probability up to 44 because we want to know the probability of 45 or more. So we want the complement of that, which is 44 or less. So we know that Minitab will calculate up to 44. So then we want to go up to Calc, Probability Distributions, and we're working with binomial. And once that opens up, then we want it to calculate the cumulative probability. So make sure that since we're dealing with at least, we check the cumulative probability box. And then we enter in the number of trials. So in this case, we're interested in 85 trials. The event probability of success we knew was 60%. And the input column is the column where we put our 44. So when we click in that box, notice that the C1 popped up because that's the only column that it sees data in. So we click on that C1 and hit select. Notice it populates that box right there. Then click OK. Minitab did a little thinking and it told us the cumulative probability from 0 to 44 was 0.0759, which rounds to 0.08. If you look back over here in the lecture, that's what they got as well, only they kept it out to an extra decimal place. But then we found the complement of that, which was 1 minus 0.08 or 92%. So the probability of growing at least 45 trees is 92%.